Hello, everybody. Welcome in to the Clashes Cup upper bracket semi-finals. What an epic matchup that we have. I mean, we've got Tribe Gaming versus Power Rangers, which have a new name for today. We've got Renegados Esports on the line, and both of these teams are fighting for the $5,000 prize pool and almost 44,000 gems. But don't worry, we've also got some gems for you at home. Make sure you stay all the way until the very end if you want a chance to win some of the gems for yourself. We'll have a little bit of a trivia. So make sure you get your Clash tag ready and get your Clash's brain on to see if you can get that correct. Epic matchup that we've got today. Let me know in chat who you think will be taking the victory on this one. Both of these teams have made quite the run all the way through. To be in this position, since we also do have the lower bracket as well, which is quite feared at the moment. We have some big name teams in there. I know Navi are sitting there in that lower bracket as well. So yeah, very exciting things to come for the remainder of the bracket. As you can see, the lineups that we have for today: Tribe Gaming, we have Kronos, Exorcist, Yo-Yo23, Nabrox, and Rakires. And here for the newly sponsored team, Renegados Esports, we got Jake Carlos, we've got F. Elmer, Santiago, and Troy Gomar. Both pretty fierce lineups. I mean, we do have some stats prepared for you as well today, just to put some facts and some stats behind all these faces from these clashes. Epic lineups that we've got here today. And let's have a look here at the offense first. So we have the MVPs of the offense. We've got Rakires head-to-head up against Jay Carlos here, as you can see. Rakires has been going perfect. 6 out of 6 so far, 5 out of 7 MVP hit rate here from Jay Carlos as well. Pretty nice stats over here. Average stars in favor of Rakires. Percentage as well in favor of Rakires. But let's go take a look at the defense real quick as well, because defense matters just as much as offense here in Clash of Clans. We need those bases prepped. We know that Town Hall 15 has got significantly harder here to triple as well. So going 6 out of 6, very impressive from Rakires as well. Defense, we still have Jay Carlos as the MVP of defense here for Renegados. But this time we have Kronos here on the defense side. But we've got Jay Carlos going 7 out of 7 on defense. Where does he get his bases? I need to find that out. Percentage as well. I think we got 89% to 87. Good in the 80s here. So we're doing pretty good. We've got about 2 minutes until we have the first attack coming in. We've got a nice stats preparing us for this match. Again, let me know. I mean, I can see some people in chat mentioning that they think Tribe Gaming is going to win. I think we've had quite the matchup, because if we take a quick peek at the little history that we've got, Tribe Gaming did take down ETX Sports, but we had quite the matchup here from Persian Empire, now Renegados. They took down Badzinger. They took down Boom Academy as well. They took down some really OP people in there. So I think we're ready for the matchup. This is very exciting. Again, don't forget that we got some trivia questions at the very, very end. So if you want to win some gems for yourself, we don't have gems just for the players with the Clashes Cup. So let me know if you're ready. Get your tag ready. We'll be posting them in chat, and make sure you're following the Clashes Cup, the UDG Twitter, because that's where the winners will be announced. We'll be pulling from chat itself, and hopefully you can get a piece of the prize to take home yourself. That'll be very exciting. Welcome in, everybody. I see some familiar faces in chat there as well. Thanks for supporting the channel. Very excited. We will have multiple matches coming over the next few days as well, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss any of the action, because as we said, the lower bracket is looking just as fierce as the upper bracket. And one of those teams from the lower bracket will be able to pull through and join everybody back in to the upper bracket. ETX Sports is down there with Boom Academy, Entropy, and Marcos Esports there as well, down there in the lower bracket. So one of those teams will be fighting to try and make their way back up to join us in the upper bracket again. $5,000 on the line here. We should have the first attack coming in very, very soon. So this will be a very exciting matchup. We've had some, I mean, all these teams, let me know if you have any specific matchups that you're specifically looking forward to. I mean, that lower bracket is so fierce. We had Navi in there that did go down to Boom Academy. Boom Academy doing pretty well in there as well. Empire Gaming went down to Entropy. Marcos Esports took down Secret Family. I mean, Clash Champs in there as well, who also went down to Renegados. So this is pretty higher matchup coming in, and I can see we do have the first attack coming in. Let's see if we can get that up on screen. First attack coming in from Renegados. Looks like we've got a bit of a wooden block with some bowlers. At the moment, I think we're struggling to get that on screen. Here we go. We're on screen. There we go. We also have some nice face cams in here. Santiago coming in. Warden making his way through that left-hand side compartment now, reaching to that scatter shot there. We have already deployed that jump now. We have to just wait out a little bit here. Unfortunately, these healers are taking a little bit of damage on that left-hand side. So we're actually already deploying that queen and the golem there, which will help secure some of those heroes, as well as getting that scatter shot down. We can start that pull to get everything through towards the Eagle Artillery. There is a hidden Tesla that popped up there, which is now targeting these healers again. These healers can't catch a break on this attack here. Look, we've got a log launcher, which is going to do some damage on these defenses and open up some of these walls towards the core of the base, with the Royal Champion and the King trying to get some additional value there on that north-hand side. Got some freezes coming in from the ice golems. These bowlers, unfortunately, they're taking quite a bit of damage here, since we also only have 2 more healers remaining. They are also in range of this multi-inferno. This is not looking too good. Some additional troops coming out here. We did find some seeking air mines. Queen is going to have to force her ability, and we still have yet to push through this monolith. We invest to freezing the monolith and the town hall. We find the tornado, these healing, the final healer and the unicorn trying to keep the queen alive for as long as possible, just to make sure we get that town hall down and secure that additional star on the board. That was pretty close. We do still have a little bit of cleanup there, making its way around that right-hand side. We got that Phoenix trying to help us out there as well. That could have gone horribly wrong, but Santiago did manage to pull through at the end there, get that additional star on the board, but unfortunately we'll be sat here on low percentage after that first attack here. The baby dragon trying to get some extra percentage in here, but we'll be ending it here at 70. Good defense coming in here from Kronos. But we'll just have to wait and see what Tribe Gaming will bring. Will they be able to match it? Will they be able to take the early advantage now? 2 stars on the board for Renegados. Not ideal positioning here for the upper bracket semi-final, but it's still early days. It's Town Hall 15 after all. Anything can happen. We'll see who the first hitter is from Tribe Gaming. I mean, 70% with the average percentage that we've been having from Tribe, they should be able to take the advantage in their favor, and hopefully we'll get through to the finals. I mean, one of these teams will be fighting their way through that lower bracket after the end of today. That was a nice try. It was quite unfortunate. We had that scatter shot there, which we had the Archer Tower, which was targeting our healers, and then we had the hidden Tesla pop up there afterwards, which also picked off some more of our healers, which was quite unfortunate for the healers there for Santiago. Tribe Gaming up next. We have got, looks like Exorcists coming in here as well. Zap, Quake, Mass Hogs coming in from Exorcist. We cleared out one of the monolith already off of the town hall compartment. Blimp heading all the way through, clearing out one of the scattered compartments there next to the queen charge, which we're starting. Queen, we should be able to funnel her into that town hall compartment. Let's see if we can get that on screen for you guys as well. We've got that poison deployed for the troops coming out of the clan castle. We've got some traps which we identified here. We tried to clear out some of these buildings around the outside, identified where the hidden testers are. Deploying some more loons just to make sure we can get them down. The hidden testers are actually still standing there on the outside of the base. The Queen Charge still going strong, but we've invested all of these loons now, which means we're not going to have too many Coco loons for these healers on approach to the town hall. If we find a bunch of traps in here, this might be a little bit problematic for the Queen Charge passing through here. This Expo is currently locked on to our Queen. We do get her raged up, so we can take that down. Unicorn in here helping out there as well. Headhunter joining forces here to take the enemy king down as we approach this town of compartment. We do manage to clear out these hidden testers, which means, oh, there's some traps as we called it already. We can't get any of these Coco loons in. We've already started the hogs there on that north-hand side with the king clearing out that right-hand side there as well, just to make sure that we can get these hogs into the major defense compartment with the warden ability there as well, clearing out these multi-infernos, getting the eagle artillery down since we also have some rage spell towers in there doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, the queen, she does take a lot of damage in here. We use an invisibility, not too many defenses there, but through that giga poison, these healers managing to keep the queen alive ever so slightly, but she will go down to those defenses towards the south side. But Exorcist still has a bunch of hogs towards the south side with the Royal Champion ability to clear up some more of these defenses. Clean up also on the board. Exorcist taking the lead now for Tribe Gaming. We've got 91% on the board, more than enough time to clear up the last few defenses. Oh, we found some bombs with the last few hogs. Royal Champion will be able to solo the rest, even if we lost all of those hogs there. Really good performance from Exorcist. That first triple on the board, putting Tribe Gaming that additional star in the lead now. Nicely done. Exorcist looking pretty happy about that performance there as well, putting Tribe in the best position possible moving on to the next attack. I mean, Renegados need to step it up now. We need to see a triple coming in from there. We managed to deal with those hidden testers really nicely. We were lucky we didn't find too many traps. I mean, we managed to get those loons around the outside of the base. We did get to test ever so slightly around the outside, but Queen Charge made it through. If we used that invisibility spell ever so slightly after the poison, I think we panicked and we placed it a little bit too soon there, and unfortunately didn't get too much value from the invisibility spell, but it didn't even matter. Exorcist knew he had that triple in the bag for his team. Let's see what happens with the next attack from Renegados. We still have 4 attacks left each. Again, make sure to stick around until the very end if you want a chance to win some gems just for yourself. These pro players were not the only ones that get some gems to take home as well. Make sure you get your tag ready. We'll have some trivia questions for you, or you'll have 60 seconds to put your answer in chat. And you'll have to check out on Twitter if you have one. Let's go see what the next attack is. We have got F coming in from Renegados. We have got some Electro Dragons on this one with a recall spell here as well with that Queen Charge. So usually what happens is you see the Queen Charge getting some funneling done for these E-Dragons that'll be pushing towards the base. We've got the Queen starting us off there on that left-hand side. We've already cleared out some more true buildings around that scattershot compartment with a baby dragon there as well, which will help us give some pathing into that scattershot compartment. We recall the Queen here after approaching the town hall compartment from that left-hand side, and we redeploy her on the south-hand side. We've got some Coco loons in here as well. which are going to scout for any potential traps that we may find. And we've got that funneling already set for these Electro Dragons to path directly into the Town Hall compartment. We have got some Coco Loons in here, which were pretty valuable here, as we also identified those hidden testers pretty early. So a bunch of traps in there as well, and the Stone Slammer joining forces with these Electro Dragons into the town compartment. Tornado trap placed directly in front of the Town Hall, distracting these Electro Dragons ever so slightly. The Stone Slammer does bypass the Town Hall and go towards the Multi-Inferno Eagle Artillery area with the invisibility on the Town Hall. We also had the Multi-Inferno doing heaps of damage on these Electro Dragons, trying to make their way through. We've now deployed the King to go for the Scatter Shot, where we created the funneling initially, the beginning of the attack. Our Queen being slowed down as we approach the second Scatter Shot there on that right-hand side. And we still have that Royal Champion. We still have a Rage spell as well. We may have to use it here on our Queen as she's taking damage. We need these healers in range of that Rage, perfectly timed to keep that Queen alive just a little bit longer. We need maximum health back to our Queen here. We've got some more traps as well, slowing the Queen down in this compartment. Royal Champion jumping through the Town Hall compartment to go towards the core. We've got the Diggy stunning the Multi-Inferno there as well, freezing the Eagle Artillery. We do have that Rage spell tower that does go off here, though. Unfortunately, the Expo doing quite a bit of damage here, stunning it again with the Diggy. The healers do switch to the Royal Champion after the Queen goes down, but unfortunately, it is not enough. 73%. We're getting some extra percent on the clock here now as well, but unfortunately, Renegados falling short again here in the upper bracket semi-final on Exorcist base this time. 74% 2-star. Again, not the position that you want to be in. We need these percentages a little bit higher, and with the absolutely phenomenal hog triple that we had from Exorcist, we need triples on the board for Renegados. This may be giving the 2-star advantage to Tribe Gaming now. We'll have to wait and see who's up next for Tribe Gaming and what they will bring to the table. Will they take that 2-star lead? That will put them in quite the advantage, making it quite tricky for the comeback as well. We'll have to wait and see. We still have some OP hitters as well that have some OP stats as well to back them up through the remainder of the tournament. I mean, not exactly ideal here. I mean, the problem is with Electro Dragons, a lot of people send them into the Town Hall compartment. The Giga Poison does so much damage. And the Electro Dragons, they are a little bit... Sometimes you have the Rages, which helps speed them up. But in case we took way too much damage, we also had a few pass a little bit to the right-hand side there, taking a bit of damage too early. And unfortunately, the Electro Dragons, they did go down. We do have the next attack, Tribe Gaming. We've got Nebrax will be up next on F's base this time. And I think we have quite the interesting attack for you. We have the double clone. We have a blimp pathing with that Warden ability all the way over the Scattershot compartment to the Town Hall area. We actually have a small compartment here where we're cloning these super archers up, neighboring that Town Hall, neighboring the Scattershot, Multi-Inferno, Eagle Artillery. There's so many major defenses that can get some really nice value here with these super archers. We have to make sure we keep these invisibilities going after deploying this final invisibility. Unfortunately, the Town Hall will stay up. We got that Eagle Artillery down. We're starting to take some damage on the Town Hall, but if only we had one more invisibility. The Town Hall remains up. It remains full health, and the Multi-Inferno here is still standing and will also regain health here, which means we only took down the Eagle Artillery and a Scattershot, some neighboring defenses. I guess not ideal, since we also have a lot of splash damage still remaining with the triple Multi-Inferno still up, with a Lalo to end it off here. Also have used the Warden ability already. Is going to make it tricky, since we've got nothing to protect these loons, which we'll need to send to the Town Hall. We've got the Esports pathing from that right-hand side now. They're going to make their way towards the multi-infernos. We had that one baby dragon, unfortunately, going all the way to the north side. Heroes, unfortunately, not reaching all the way to the multi-infernos. Queen also goes down around the outside. Still have that raw champion that we may be able to use the jump hoops to get these multi-infernos down. But what really worries me is the fact that that town hall's still standing and that we don't have any spells to freeze this invisibility spell there as well. This is a bit problematic here. We've got a minute on the clock here as well for Nebraska. King forces his ability as we get some nice value around that scatter shot compartment, but unfortunately he's only going around the outside. Would have been really nice if we got him to go into that compartment there. Nebraska, the clock is ticking. We're sending in the Lala from the north hand side. The Hound's already popping since we have that monolith doing heaps of damage with no spells. This is going to be so problematic. Raw champion ability coming in so early, which is going to try and force that invisibility spell tower early. But unfortunately, this town hall doing so much damage, picking off every single one of these loons. Really nicely done there, forcing that invisibility spell tower there with the raw champion ability. Very creative from Nebraska. But unfortunately, that town hall, it stays up. We got low percentage. We're trying to get some extra value in here for the last few seconds there on F's base, but huge defense here for Renegados. This is exactly what they needed after the triple that they had there, and the defenses that that Tribe Gaming are gaining, which puts them at 4 stars each, and the percentage is still in favor of Tribe Gaming at 34.2% to 28.8%. What an attack! That was that was quite intense. If we got that town hall down, it would have probably been less problematic, but using that one ability and every single one of the spells that Membrox had for around that town hall compartment meant that there was absolutely no backup. There was no backup to make sure that we got that town hall down, and setting those heroes in for the multi-infernos as well made it a little bit problematic. I mean, we had that the monolith around the town hall compartment as well, doing so much damage. But nice recovery. We tried to get some nice recovery in there. We have the next attack. J. Carlos from Renegados coming in here with some Zapquakes. We have already invested some Zapquakes around that scatter shot compartment on the north hand side. We managed to deploy these zaps pretty nicely, which got us that scatter shot down, the raged up spell tower, as well as the expo down, which means we can clear out from that north hand side with the wall. The queen gets pulled over here as well, which means we've got all these electro titans we can then deploy to go in towards the core of the base here. King's gonna cut off the electro titan. Try and get these walls open. We've got a log launcher deployed here, as well as these wall breakers that are coming in. Unfortunately, these healers are going to be a little bit in range of the multi-inferno. We do have the queen reaching over that wall though to get that down. Let's see how this works. We managed to keep all these electro titans nice and tight in towards the core of the base here. We may lose one towards the outside there with the king. One ability coming in here as well. Queen still pushing through. We've got that eagle artillery still hitting heavy, but unfortunately I think we've lost a lot of these electro titans in here. The queen's just being slowed down now by these ice columns as we approach that core. Log launcher gives us some additional troops here as we make our way through. This is making me a little bit nervous as we approach this town hall compartment now. We've got a rage, we do still have a freeze, and that queen ability. King has his ability as well to invest on the south hand side. Healer's still trailing through. That jump is connecting that town hall compartment to the final major defense compartment there on the left hand side. The multi-inferno with that enemy queen still standing. Let's see how much these heroes can get. We do still have some troops as well, which we can deploy on that left-hand side to get some additional percentage in. The giant doing a fantastic job at tanking. The diggy as well, stunning these defenses for these heroes. 35 seconds. J. Carlos really needs this to be a triple for his team. The jump is actually in a nice position. We do still have some of those hidden testers though. What's going to happen to our queen now? King jumps through, gets that multi-inferno down, gets a revive as well. Queen ability, 18 seconds. The air defense there on that south-hand side, though, is stopping us from deploying that baby dragon there on the south. Baby dragon goes on the collector. 9 seconds remaining. The hidden Tesla's still there as well. 5 seconds. And unfortunately, we don't have enough time. 96. Really nicely done here from J. Carlos. 96%. If only we had more time for that queen charge. That air defense as well, being a little bit problematic for the cleanup troops that we still had remaining. I mean, we placed that giant with some additional troops. Tried to get some nice value there on the left wing. But unfortunately didn't cut it. 6 stars now for Renegados Tribe Gaming. If they want that lead back, they need to come in with another triple. If they want that extra star in their favor, we'll see what happens next. Will they recover or will they fall from that 1 star that they had? We've got Tribe Gaming. Rikiris is up with the next attack. We need this to triple if they want to pull through and take the lead back. Rikiris is coming in with probably a blizzard. We have 4 invisibility spells. And we're actually deploying the Warden already with some of these Coco Loons in here as well, with the Warden ability protecting that blimp over that scattershot compartment as we approach the town hall. We've placed it directly neighboring that town hall area. We can also get the town hall neighboring that town hall. We can get that monolith down there as well. Some nice value. Got an expo as well. See if we can get that up. Here we go. We've cleared out a lot on that left-hand side. Quite unfortunate we didn't get any major defenses down. We've pulled the clan castle troops, but they're still standing, making their way towards the queen that we deployed there on that north-hand side. We do have a poison in our pocket, which we have placed perfectly for them to just sit in range here. Loon coming in for the baby dragon just to protect it ever so slightly, but unfortunately the super minions do step out of range of the poison. We do have those super minions still standing. The unicorn will have to regain some health here on the queen. We took 1 shot there. Still looking pretty good though at the moment. We've got that ice golem tanking for the heroes. King also deployed now for the hero dive. We can get some nice cleanup value there on the north-hand side. What worries me a little bit now, Rikiris has 1 minute 30 seconds still remaining for this attack. We haven't started the Lalo portion just yet. There we go. We've got that queen around the outside. We're going to have to force that queen ability here soon. This expo is going to lock onto that king. The multi-inferno, keeping that unicorn alive just to get that queen some health back. Well, champion coming in on that right-hand side, and Rikiris is coming in with a 1 minute Lalo. We've got 1 dragon rider as well, which is helping with a bit of funneling purposes. We're going for that scattershot compartment, major portion coming in there with the hound towards the multi-infernos. But look how many spells Rikiris still has. We still have 3 freezes remaining after freezing that Eagle Artillery and the multi-inferno already. We have some haste in here as well, freezing up both of these multi-infernos to get some more value here. Bunch of traps doing a lot of damage to our loons. World champion with that invisibility, getting that multi-inferno down, which is really nice as we had that rage spell tower there on that left-hand side. We're jumping through towards that scatter shot there on that north-hand side. 15 seconds, and Rikiris has done it. Triple on the board here for Tribe Gaming. Really nicely done. I was worried about time, but Rikiris kept it cool. 7 stars to 6 now in favor of Tribe Gaming. That was a really nice attack. I mean, they're making up for the 1 star that we had from the Brox now with all these triples still holding the lead. I mean, that's quite the performance at the moment from Tribe Gaming. I mean, they're showing you why that they made it to Worlds last season. So let's see. I mean, 2 triples on the board for Tribe Gaming. Unfortunately, that 1-star holding them back a little bit, but that is giving Renegados quite the advantage to try and make a comeback. I mean, they're sat now at 6 stars. We do still have an attack. We've still got a bunch of attacks still remaining to end it off here. We've got, I think, Elmer will be up with the next attack for Renegados. And we will have 5 invisibility spells, maybe another blizzard coming in here as well. We're deploying the blizzard directly neighboring this eagle artillery and the multi-inferno here. What worries me is that we've pulled these the wizards a little bit too far, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to reach over these walls to get that eagle artillery down with these walls still closed. And unfortunately, that eagle artillery is going to stay up. It would be nice value if we managed to get down there, but unfortunately, not as successful to get both of her down. Was it the value that we needed? Because, I mean, we could have sent a blimp in just to clear out that compartment. We got the queen there on the north-hand side with that king. We should get some nice value into the scattershot compartment since we had that baby dragon clearing out some of those buildings around the outside, forcing these heroes into the scattershot compartment here. That rage spell tower going off, doing double damage on the heroes as we path into that scattershot compartment. King uses his ability. We've also deployed that Royal Champion with that giant there to tank some damage. The Electro Titan did do a nice job there towards the core of the base. Unfortunately, is trailing around the outside now. The aura clearing out any skeleton traps that we may have seen en route. We've got that walls which did open towards the town hall compartment. Invisibility on the queen so we can keep her ability a little bit longer. We do have to invest it here up against the royal champion though. The ice golem still trailing around the outside, and the problem that we're going to have is the queen's not going to be able to get that town hall down. We've got these loons pathing it towards the town hall now for Elmer. The haste coming in, the warden's going to have to make sure we can use that warden ability through that Giga Poison to protect as many loons as possible. But the second bunch of loons are going to go directly into it, and the tornado pulls the first bunch of loons back into that Giga Poison, doing heaps of damage on the loons that are still remaining. We're investing our spells towards that splash damage here on that right-hand side, but with that eagle artillery still up and the double damage from the multi-inferno and the scatter shot, unfortunately, no loons remain. Nice try coming in from Renegados here. We do have an invisibility, but nothing really to use it on. We do have a little bit of cleanup, trying to get the percentage a little bit higher. Oh, we tried to get those minions under the invisibility. We do get an extra percentage in. 15 seconds left, but unfortunately that eagle artillery is going to have the better of that final archer there on that 3 o'clock side. Nice try coming in from Elmo. 78% 2-star, which puts Renegados at 8 stars to 7, but Tribe Gaming have a whole hit on them. We're at 4 attacks in for Renegados, 3 attacks for Tribe Gaming. Let's see what the next few attacks bring. I mean, as long as Tribe Gaming don't come in with another 1-star, they're in a very, very strong position at the moment. They have some very strong players still to do their attacks as well. Kronos and Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, the newest member to the Tribe Gaming lineup there as well. But we will have Kronos with the next attack. Yo-Yo will be the closer for us. Let's see what this attack brings us. We have a Skelly. Ooh, that donut from Kronos around that town hall compartment, which is going to clear out the monolith and the clan castle and that town hall compartment, which actually makes this compartment really, really nice. I mean, we had these 2 defenses in there, making it quite tough to make our way into that compartment. No heroes in there. We are sending heroes into the south side though, which is going to help us get some nice value in here. We've got the hidden testers perfectly done here with some more spells, distracting defenses. King coming in here with his ability, while Champion joining forces as well. The Loglong Wall Wrecker is going to pass its way through, shooting Town Hall Armor there as well. Can make it all the way now that we don't have those defenses in there as well, and slow these heroes down as well from that clash. Champion using her ability. Queen gets that multi-inferno down, and we have some really nice pathing for the Lalo now as well by clearing out that entire south-hand side, as well as that Town Hall. We've got some additional troops down there with that Wall Wrecker in there as well. Don't have to worry about the poison, the Giga Poison from that Town Hall. Warden ability protecting these limbs from that raised up multi-inferno. We are using a freeze in here as well. With some more limbs pathing from that north-hand side. We do have an invisibility still left. Our Queen still alive. Unicorn trying to keep her alive. Unfortunately, these multi-infernos are doing so much damage to Kronos' loons, and unfortunately you lose every single one of these loons on that north-hand side. Quite unfortunate. We do still have that invisibility, but unfortunately without the Queen, I mean the Warden's being knocked back here unfortunately by that sweeper. We're trying to get that multi-inferno down here with that invisibility. The Owl supporting that Warden here for some extra percentage. Oh, we almost got that Expo down there on that right hand side. I mean, if only we need a little bit more time, to be honest. The Warden range would outrange a lot of these defenses. We got a lot of ground troops in here as well. But unfortunately, we don't have time. 23 seconds. The sweeper knocking us back here as well, slowing everything down. These pups slowly making their way through these defenses. The Owl in here as well. We don't really take damage by anything in here. It's just time that's not in our favor here, unfortunately, for Kronos. 92%. Nice try. 94 at the moment. We're just clocking that up until the timer runs out. 94% 2-star coming in for Kronos, which does put Tribe Gaming now at 9 stars. They do have that 1-star advantage going into the final round of attacks. We still have J. Carlos's base up, and we have Troy Gomar still to hit, and we have Yo-Yo 23 still to hit, and Nebrax's base still open for Renegados to hit. We'll see what those last few attacks bring us. Renegados, they need to come in with a strong hit on this one. Strong hit. They need that triple. Renegados really need to try and get that triple in so they can try and be in the best position possible, even though it does look pretty strong here since quite the percentage advantage is also in favor of Tribe Gaming. We've got 73% to 63.6. So Tribe Gaming are quite in advantage here. Let's see what happens with the final attack, though, for Renegados. Let's see if we can get a triple on the board. I mean, we've been super close here with some of these attacks there as well, unfortunately. We need that one triple on the board. I haven't had a triple from Renegados yet. Let's see how this goes. I think we have got Troy Gomar coming in for Renegados with a Queen Charge Electro Dragon. Again, with that recall spell, so we can get that funneling done. This time around the Town Hall, we have a Rage spell tower. Double Rage in here. Quite the toxic rage is in here. We got the Queen Charge clearing out towards that south-hand side. We're going to go into the Scattershot compartment on that right-hand side there as well and get that down. Got some ground skeletons in here as well, distracting. We recall the Queen after taking some damage on the enemy World Champion, and we redeploy the Queen there on that 9 o'clock side as we start to approach the second portion of the funneling. Let's see how this goes. We've got these ground skeletons still popping up here, slowing that process down. The Electro Dragon's coming in already with the very early Rage. Warden in here as well, and again that Stone Slammer to support the Queen. Electro Dragon investing a freeze here on that Town Hall. Get some additional health and keep that health on these Electro Dragons. Another raid coming in after that Town Hall goes down. Tornado is going to spin some of these dragons, but we managed to avoid the Giga Poison. We managed to take a lot of damage though from these multi-infernos that are also raged up here as we approach the core of the base. And unfortunately, we're left with one final E-Dragon, which is also going to go down. Will it be enough to get the World Champion down though? Oh, she walks away! World Champion. They have a lot of hero value, which we can use. Queen using the invisibility on her, which means that Ice Golem is going to redirect onto the King there on that northern side. A little bit. Back onto the Unicorn now there. But these heroes passing in towards the Eagle Artillery Monolith compartment. The Expos in here looking quite feisty. Good thing we don't have that Rage Spout just yet. But it does regenerate here. Freezing that. We got that Diggy being stunned by stunning that Eagle Artillery. Queen gets the Eagle Artillery down there, but unfortunately with no abilities left, with no freezes here. I mean, his heal is still alive, doing a fantastic job of keeping that Queen alive. We've got the King with the revive still there as well. Cleanup deployed on the outside. We're getting some nice percentage in here, but only 15 seconds left. Unfortunately, Troy Gomar will be falling short here as well on the Brox's base. Quite unfortunate for Renegados. They had such an epic run, taking down some big name teams in here as well. But unfortunately, Tribe Gaming, they're stopping them. 87% coming in here. I mean, Power Rangers, they had such a tough bracket all the way through. I mean, they took down Entropy, they took down Strut and Clash Jams, Chaos Theory, as well as me and Esporting. I mean, if that's not a tough bracket, I don't know what is. That's quite the bracket for them. Unfortunately, Tribe Gaming in that way, they're stopping them. But it may not be over for them. We got final attack coming in. Tribe Gaming need to secure that 2-star to take the victory. But Renegados could still make it if they make their way up from that lower bracket. Yo-Yo 23 coming in. We have a Queen Charge Lalo coming in here. Actually, we don't have... Hold on. We don't have any hounds. So it's not really a Lalo. It's just a low. We've got the Queen Charge pathing towards the Scatter Shot at the moment. King's clearing out around the outside, going for that Eagle Artillery as well. Getting that down early is going to be quite valuable. Queen does back all the way back into that Scattershot compartment for a second there. If we didn't get that down in time, we may have lost our Queen around the outside here. Wall Breaker going to open up walls towards that multi-inferno, using these invisibilities on our Queen to get some value, but unfortunately the Queen's not going to go into this compartment, and these healers are going to take so much damage from this multi-inferno since the King did go down already. Let's see what happens with the Lance we've got. Here we go. Lance coming in around that Town Hall compartment, clearing out some of these hidden Teslas. We're sending in some more as well, just to scout for the blimp a little bit, get some additional value as we deploy, as we use that warden ability. We're securing them with 2 rocket launchers in here as well, stopping off some of the air defenses. That's the World Champion as well. Blimp on the Town Hall. Let's see that purple bar go down. Nicely done. Securing that extra star. World Champion trying to get some extra value here, but unfortunately with a lot of major defenses still standing, I don't think it's going to pull through. We need that extra 5%. Make sure we get that 2-star on the board here. World Champion jumping through towards that multi-inferno. The Diggy taking a lot of damage now from the Expo, as well as that Monolith. Freezing the Monolith here as well, so we can get that World Champion ability towards the core. Got some cleanup deployed on the south side. 2-star on the board here for Tribe Gaming, which means they will have the advantage and will be going through to the next round of the upper bracket. Really nicely done from Tribe Gaming. This hit a very low percentage here as well. Way too many major defenses still standing for these for the remaining troops still to push through. But nice try. Nice try. Everything's regaining health here as well. Let's see what happens, though. We do have one final thing for you, so if you are still here, don't go anywhere. You could be going home with some gems. If you get the trivia questions correct, that is. Yo-Yo's cleanup doing a fantastic job here. 2 storages, 8 seconds still remaining. Do we get that one in time? I don't think the minions can do it in time. Unfortunately, one of the storages here as well, regaining a lot of health. 80% 2-star from Yo-Yo. Nice try. 11 stars to 10. Tribe Gaming going through to the next round of the upper bracket. We do still have the other semi-final. Persian Empire versus Badzing. One of these teams will be facing Tribe Gaming in the next round. It's not the end of the road, though, for Renegados. They do still have that lower bracket to power through, and they've taken down some epic teams on the way. They could still make it all the way through. Maybe we'll see them again over the next couple of days. So we'll see. I mean, we had an epic start from Exorcist, unfortunately. Didn't take the advantage of that first triple there with the 1-star that came in, but they still managed to power through 11 stars to 10. Really nicely done. Let's see if we can get the trivia questions up for you guys. So, Tribe Gaming going through to the next round. We'll see who they'll be facing in the next round of the semifinals. Will it be Badzinger or will it be Persian Empire? Also, quite the matchup for them as well. Here we go. Let's see. I mean, percentage as a whole as well was definitely also in favor of Tribe Gaming. 89% to 81%. Let's see. Again, if you will be taking part in the trivia that it will be coming up, might be Badzinger. It might be Badzinger. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to check when the next upper bracket semi-final is to see who will be facing Tribe. With the trivia as well, make sure you are following the UDG Esports Twitter. That's where the winners will be announced. Make sure that when you do post your answers in chat, make sure you have your Clash tag ready so that you can post your tag as well as your answer. Let's see if we can get that first question on the board for you. How many gems do you have to spend in order to get all 5 builders? Again, make sure if you want to participate, enter your player tag with your answer as well. So if you'd like to enter that, make sure to put the tag first and then put in the amount of gems that you have, that you want, that you think that it will take to get all 5 builders. That's without the 6th builder as well. How many gems do you have to spend in order to get it all 5 builders? Make sure to have it in time. We got about 10 seconds left. Don't forget your tag as well. Here we go. And the answer is 3,750. Let's see if we can move on. We do have one more trivia question for you as well. Again, we'll have 60 seconds. Again, don't forget your tag. I see a bunch of people putting their tags in there as well. Make sure that you are following the Twitter account. The winner of these giveaways will be announced on the UDG Esports Twitter. So make sure you're following that. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel whilst you're here so that you can keep up to date with the remainder of the bracket. Let's see if we can get trivia question number 2 up for you. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll save the trivia question number 2 for another day. Winners will have all the gems sent directly to their account, so make sure that you posted make sure you posted your tag. Make sure you're following the UDG Esports Twitter, and I will see you on the next matchup. Thank you so much for watching.